You're simply the best.
Hello, Team Herbalife Australia, New Zealand. It's Dr. Luigi Groton. I'm sorry I can't be with you, but I'm broadcasting from Los Angeles, California in my home. I'm wishing you all well, and I hope to see you all soon. So I'm excited because I hear that you are getting introduced to a brand new product for you, the probiotic with BC30, a very important ingredient. It's going to be in the powder form. So I want to talk a little bit about this new product that you're launching. I think it's so exciting. First off, I want to talk about probiotics though. You know, when you were a little baby in the womb, before you were even born, you had no bacteria in you. Okay, you were sterile. You were in a sterile environment. As soon as we were introduced into the world, believe it or not, bacteria start covering us. They get in our mouth, in our nose, in our eyes, in our ears, in our armpits, everywhere. There's bacteria everywhere, and there's many different types. Some bacteria are bad and they can cause an infection, but many bacteria are good and they actually help with immune defense and a lot of other things. So the bacteria that get in our mouth, if you're having some food, a nutritional supplement like our BC30 that we're going to talk about, or if you're having something like kimchi or some fermented foods with bacteria, or perhaps yogurt. These foods that with bacteria will get into the gastrointestinal tract, and the bacteria populate your GI tract, and they help with immune defense within the gut. This is about 70% of the body's total immune defense. A lot of it happens inside the GI tract. So that's point number one. Point number two, which is very important, having these healthy probiotics, whether they're in foods naturally or in supplementation, when they get into the body, they can help with absorption and digestion of nutrients. So probiotics play a very important part and role in human existence and thriving and surviving in the human body. So it's super important. Now, we say bacteria and we say probiotics, they're sort of one and the same, okay? When you think about this new product, the probiotic with BC30, the reason why it's so important is every time I eat food or you eat food, the food gets into your stomach. And let's say you have something that has a little bit of bad bacteria. Well, you have a protective mechanism in your stomach, which is called gastric acid. It's actually hydrochloric acid, which is amazing. And that acid in the stomach can actually destroy a lot of the bad bacteria. Now, imagine if you're trying to have good bacteria, like a probiotic, like ours. Well, one of the challenges is if I take a probiotic, like many in the marketplace, the probiotic goes into the stomach, the acid destroys that probiotic, and it's ineffective by the time it goes into the small intestine. The intestine, right past the stomach, is the area where a lot of these things are sort of planted. It's almost like putting seeds in your garden and you germinate those seeds and you get like a healthy garden. Well, think of the same thing when you're thinking about your probiotics. You want to take them on a regular basis, have them sort of seed throughout the gastrointestinal tract, and they can provide the immune protection that we need and help with digestion and absorption. Now, going back to the stomach acid, if we take a probiotic and it gets destroyed by the stomach, that's not very good. And this is where BC30 comes in. BC30 is a specific strain of probiotic, which we purchase and source, and it's a very high quality strain of probiotic bacteria, healthy bacteria. But here's the key, it's encapsulated with a protein coat. And this particular coat that the BC30 sort of exists in is protected when it goes down into the stomach, where all that rich acid is that helps protect you. It can survive the stomach acid, make it through the stomach, and then once it gets into the small intestine at a certain temperature, which is the temperature of our body in the GI tract, it opens up the shell, and then again, you can sort of germinate. So it's almost like planting in your garden at the right temperature, but surviving the harsh environment of the stomach with all that acid. So of course, that's why we love the probiotic with BC30, because the BC30 strain is a very high quality probiotic and it survives the stomach acid. And then we know at a certain temperature, most of that probiotic can open up and sort of seed or plant, if you will, in your GI tract. Now, many other products in the marketplace outside of Herbalife do not have that clinical testing and that guarantee because they don't have the BC30. So that's why we're so excited about this. Now, we know that we are introducing a powder. Why is a powder so important? Well, the BC30 doesn't change. The encapsulation is the same, but it's really about the consumption. You can mix it into any product you like, whether it's a shake, a tea, an aloe, any blend that you like. If you want to put it in yogurt, it will be amazing. You can even cook with it. You can bake with it because BC30 survives these particular forms. So we love the fact that this is it has tremendous utility in a lot of different forms, whether it's in your shake or in any way that you want to use it. So this is your primer for Australia, New Zealand on your new probiotic with BC30. I'm very excited because I've been using this product for years. I launched it in many countries, and I know you're going to have tremendous success with this incredible product. So hats off to you, Australia, New Zealand. Congratulations on your new product. I wish you all well, and I look forward to seeing you at the next event. And of course, I wish you all the best of health.